that pretty soon, I mean, well, right now, I'm playing Destiny 2, I'm playing Knack 2, I'm playing Marvel vs. Capcom Rabbids. Eventually, I'm going to get back to Yakuza Kiwami, although that's pretty much on indefinite hold at this point. And the patrons are currently voting for the Patron's Choice playthrough. And I'm going to be honest here, people never listen to me. Everyone seemed to have voted for Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know why. Because I literally said in the poll, I said, listen, you guys nominated Super Mario Sunshine. I understand that, but you have to understand something. I'm playing Mario plus Rabbids now. At the end of October, I'll be playing Mario Odyssey. So maybe right now is not a good idea for Super Mario Sunshine, especially considering I may not finish the game in time for Mario Odyssey, and you'll have two Mario games overlapping, and it would be really not make any sense. Yeah, everyone still voted for Super Mario Sunshine. Like, they don't read me at all. I swear no one listens to me. No one listens to me. I'm going to start playing Super Mario Sunshine. Everyone will be hyped for like a day or two. Then, as usual, with every Nintendo game, the interest will trail off. Yet I'll be stuck playing this long-ass Nintendo game that I can't even monetize because Nintendo steals all the ad revenue. It's going to be the stupidest thing ever. I totally understand that people might want to see a game that's good, but why would you want it right before another game in the same franchise that's good and during a playthrough of the same character? Ah! Now, Majin Buu, I'm sorry, he says, Phil literally is not thinking in the gamer's mindset. He's thinking like a businessman. No, I am. I'm thinking of a viewer's mindset. If you're a viewer, do you want to see Mario plus Rabbids, then Mario Sunshine, then see Mario Sunshine go on hold for Mario Odyssey, only to hope that eventually I'll get back to Mario Sunshine? Or would you like to see one good Mario game now, and then have maybe a couple months away from Mario, and then go back to Mario later when it makes sense? You're not going to want it. You're going to lose so much interest seeing Mario. It's like watching the Super Mario Brothers movie. You got Mario, and you got Luigi Mario. It's too much goddamn Mario. We've got some interesting developments and results that I want to share with all of you, because very shortly, once I start wrapping up these new releases that I'm handling right now, I'm going to be starting up with a Patron's Choice playthrough. The patrons from the month of July, actually, have been nominating and voting on games that are going to be the next Patron's Choice playthrough. This is going to be the game that's balanced to be played in along all the new releases. So I'll be playing new releases, and when, let's say there's a day, I don't have a new release to play, or maybe I'll put the new release on first stream and I'm going to do something different on my second stream, okay? So if I were to play Mario Sunshine now, it would be Mario Overload. And let's face it, let's all be real here. It's cool to have some of a good thing. It's not good to have too much of a good thing. Because when you have too much of a good thing, you get what's called burnout, right? Playing three back-to-back Mario games was not going to work. It was just not going to work at all. People were going to get pissed off and bored and say, why is Phil playing so much of this? Just like earlier this year, if you remember, there was a Patron's Choice playthrough of Danganronpa 1, and then immediately following it, the patrons picked Danganronpa 2, to which I said, I don't think this is a good idea, and I was correct, because if you guys didn't notice, when I played Danganronpa 2, the attendance on the streams, as well as the viewership on YouTube, was way down. So, I appealed to my patrons, and I said, listen, I really don't think it's going to make sense for you guys to vote for Super Mario Sunshine now. In addition to just the concerns that 3 Mario games back-to-back don't make sense. Also, if you guys aren't aware, this is actually the best time right now to be putting out videos on YouTube, starting right now and through December, because this is the big advertisement-heavy season. This is the time when most YouTubers go gung-ho into YouTube, because they know if they put out videos now, they're going to make the most amount of money. For me, being real here, real talk with all of you, this is one of the most important times of the year, because whatever videos I put out now make a big lump of income for me that then allows me to survive through the slower months of early the next year. However, if I play Mario Sunshine, if you guys aren't aware, I can't monetize it on YouTube. Why? Because Nintendo claims all first-party Nintendo videos on YouTube. Now, the thing is, I could have made the decision and said, all right, well, now I'm banning Mario Sunshine from the running completely. And you know what would have happened if I did that? Here's what would have happened. Massive backlash, because the patrons would have said, but that was the game we nominated the most, and you're banning it? That's not fair, right? So what I did is I made a poll based on the nominations. I did a compromise with everybody, okay? Mario Sunshine's going to win the poll, all right? But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what came in second place. Whatever gets second place is going to be the Patron's Choice playthrough for now. Meaning, like I said, once I start wrapping up these new releases that I'm playing right now, when we get a little bit of downtime, it's going to be whatever gets second place in the poll will be the Patron's Choice playthrough. That way, I can play it, I can monetize it. It's not another Mario game that'll burn everyone out from watching it, and it'll be a fun playthrough for the now. I am agreeing that because of this extenuating circumstances, that Super Mario Sunshine will be played. However, it will be played at a later date. More than likely, it's going to be in January when we have tons of downtime. Typically, January is one of these very, very slow gameplay months. So I'm making this commitment so that it's a win-win for everyone. We get a fun Patron's Choice playthrough now that I can actually monetize and doesn't burn everybody out. And then, come January, I play Super Mario Sunshine, which it seems a lot of people want to see. That, quite honestly, may be the last best and worst of DSP Classics montage, because right now that video's been out for around 15, 16 hours. It says it has 2,000 views. So, you know, 10 minutes of work of me doing an ongoing game people want to see versus 8 hours of work. Riggers 1 did a 10-bit share and says, if you're playing Metal Gear Solid in January, when is Sunshine? I've been looking forward to that since October. Well, the bottom line is, I just played 2 Mario games. I just played Mario plus Rabbids, right? Kingdom Battle. That went through August and all through September. And then immediately in October, I started playing Super Mario Odyssey. And that was played for another full month. I'm being real with you. No, I'm not playing Sunshine right now. It just can't happen. I just did an entire month where I did a playthrough that was like 25 to 30 hours long, and I made no money on it on YouTube. Sorry, you know, it is going to happen. I've promised you guys, yes, the Sunshine playthrough is going to happen, absolutely. It's just not going to happen, until I get to a position where I can afford to do another playthrough that I'm not going to get paid for, all right? I can't. I need to be making money to pay these bills, or else I can't even be here anymore to stream. And the bottom line is, you can expect that. I will preface this immediately, folks. You will hear people in the next month saying that Phil is not playing Super Mario Sunshine. He's not fulfilling his promises to the patrons. He's done it again. He's stealing money. And these people are pieces of human shit. These people don't care if I'm playing Sunshine or not. These people are just people who are assholes who want to spin everything they basically can to say that I'm a bad human and I'm a thief. And the usual people who make shit up. I superbly promise to you that I'm going to be playing Super Mario Sunshine. When we were doing all this back in, September, and people were picking games for Patron's Choice and all of that, and all this was happening, that was when I got the news about these taxes. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? And I didn't reveal it until early October, but yeah, when I said, I'm going to play Sunshine next year, right? Which is what I said. I said more than likely January. Never promised January, but I said more than likely January. That was of the understanding that everything was going to remain the same. Well, guess what? Things have changed, okay? But it's not going to happen right now. And here we go. Fuck all these idiots. I'm literally banning every piece of shit who's in the stream chat who's just there to talk shit. You're gone. Because that's all. I know who these people fucking are. And they were waiting the entire pre-stream for me to answer this question to try to spin it negative. That's something that I did wrong. Fuck you. No, really. Fuck you. And I mean that. Fuck you. You fucking pieces of shit. You're only here to make me look bad. Go ahead. Run off and make your fucking bullshit videos that are completely factually incorrect. I never promised I was playing Sunshine in January. So I'm making this commitment so that it's a win-win for everyone. We get a fun Patriots Choice playthrough now that I can actually monetize and doesn't burn everybody out. And then, come January, I play Super Mario Sunshine, which it seems a lot of people want to see. Alright? I need to keep my fucking house. So, fuck you. Alright? Go to hell. Get the fuck out. And, you know, I need to continue doing what I'm doing right now. Right now, I really need to focus on putting out quality stuff for you guys, being entertaining, raising funds, and keeping my house. And then when all that's settled, then I can play Super Mario Sunshine. I'll play through that Nintendo will claim all my ad revenue on, right? Fucking idiots. They're dumb fucks, alright? I'm so tired of it. At this point, you know, you want to wring their fucking necks